my dear 8th standard students, welcome back for Unit 3 Civics Understanding Secularism. In this module, we are going to discuss about meaning and importance of secularism and importance of secular education and about the constitutional provisions related to secularism. Let me move on to the video session. Civics Unit 3 Understanding Secularism. India is a land of multi-religious faith and multicultural beliefs. It is the birthplace of four major religions: Hinduism, Jainism, Buddhism and Sikhism. In our country, people of diverse religions and beliefs have been living peacefully for a long time. Modern nation states or multi-religious states, hence there is a need for tolerance of all religions. Raja Ram Mohan Roy, Sir Syed Ahmad Khan, Rabindranath Tagore, Mahatma Gandhi and B.R. Ambedkar were some of the noted individuals held high in public regards who contributed towards the spread of secularism in the various spheres of Indian society. What is secularism? Secularism meaning is non-interference of the state in religious affairs. The term secularism is derived from the Latin word saeculum, meaning an age or the spirit of an age. Secularism is invaluable for a society like India, which is characterized by religious diversity. What does secularism mean? Secularism means an attitude of tolerance towards other religions and peaceful coexistence of citizens belonging to different faiths. It is a policy of neutrality and equality by the states towards all religious communities. The concept of secularism. The concept of secularism is aimed at creating a society in which people of religious beliefs or people who do not belong to any religion can live together in harmony and peace. That every citizen is free to propagate, practice and profess their faith, change it or not have one, according to their conscience. Objectives of secularism. One religious group does not dominate another. Some members don't dominate other members of the same religious community. The state does not enforce any specific religion nor take away the religious freedom of individuals. A simple statement by poet Iqbal illustrates, religion does not teach us animosity. We are Indians and India is our home. 12th Rock Edict, Ashoka. Emperor Ashoka was the first great emperor to announce as early as 3rd century BC that the state would not prosecute any religious sect. In his 12th Rock Edict, Ashoka made an appeal not only for the tolerance of all religious sects but also to develop a spirit of great respect towards them. A secular state is the one in which the state does not officially promote any one religion as the country's official religion and every religion is treated equally. The characteristic features of a secular state is principle of liberty, principle of equality and principle of neutrality. Under principle of liberty, the state permits the practice of any religion. Under principle of equality, the state does not give preference to any religion over another. And under principle of neutrality, the state remains neutral in religious matters. Importance of secularism. The concept of secularism evolved in India as equal treatment of all religions. We need secular state to maintain peace and harmony between people of various religious ideologies. It is a part of democracy which grants equal rights. Constitution and secularism. Secularism is the part of Indian Constitution. The makers of the Indian Constitution were aware that a strong and united nation could be built only when all sections of people had the freedom to practice their religion. So secularism was accepted as one of the fundamental tenets for the development of democracy in India. The word secularism was not mentioned in our constitution when it was adopted in 1950. Later on in 1976, the word secular was incorporated in the preamble through the 42nd Amendment of the Indian Constitution. India is a sovereign, socialist, secular, democratic republic. Sovereign means supreme power, that is authority. Socialist means everyone in society equally gets everything. Secular means neutral in matter of religion, etc. Democratic means people choosing leader by voting. And republic is a form of government which state is ruled. The basic aim of our constitution is to promote unity and integrity of the nation along with individual dignity. The Constitution of India has the following distinguishing features. The state will not identify itself with or be controlled by any religion. The state guarantees to everyone the right to profess any religion of their own. The state will not accord any preferential treatment any of them. No discrimination will be shown by the state against any person on account of his religious faith. It creates fraternity of the Indian people and gives assurance the dignity of the individual and the unity of the nation. Fraternity means a group of people or brotherhood. Mosaic of constitutional provisions. Article 15. Prohibition of discrimination on grounds of religion, caste, sex or place of birth, etc. Prohibition means banning or stopping. Discrimination means differentiation. Article 16. Equality of opportunity in public employment. And Article 25(1) guarantees the freedom of conscience. Conscience means awareness of right or wrong, and the right to profess, practice and propagate religion individually. And Article 26, freedom to manage religious affairs. Article 27, the state shall not compel any citizen to pay any taxes for the promotion of any particular religion. Article 28, on religious instruction or religious worship in certain educational institution. Article 29(2), a ban on discrimination in state-aided educational institution. Why do we need secular education? Children as future citizens must get education which should aim at the development of character and moral behavior. Secular education is needed to remove narrow-mindedness and makes dynamic and enlightened view, to develop moral and humanistic outlook, and to train the youth to be a good citizen, to strengthen democratic values like liberty, equality and fraternity and cooperative living, to get wider vision towards life, to develop an attitude of appreciation and understanding of others' point of view, to develop the spirit of love, tolerance, cooperation, equality and sympathy, to synthesize materialism and spiritualism. Akbar's tomb, Sikandara near Agra, India. Akbar's instruction for his mausoleum was that it would incorporate elements from different religions including Islam and Hinduism. Conclusion. The Indian state is secular and works in various ways to prevent religious domination. Secularism undoubtedly helps and aspires to enable every citizen to enjoy fully blessings of life, liberty and happiness. The Indian Constitution guarantees fundamental rights that are based on secular principles. It is one of the glowing achievements on Indian democracy. It compels people to respect other religion. It grants equal rights to the people in respect of their religious faith. It is desirable for a country like India. A short recap. India is a land of multi-religious country, hence there is a need for tolerance of all religions. Secularism is the belief that no one should be discriminated on the basis of religion. Secularism is very essential for the smooth functioning of a democratic country. A secular state is one in which the state does not officially promote any one religion as state religion. The Indian Constitution allows individuals the freedom to live by their religious beliefs and practices. The Indian state works in various ways to prevent religious domination. Dear students, go through the lesson and take care of yourself. Bye-bye.